Okay, Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachahakwadash. Double honors due to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace, blessings, and safety to the Lord's elect. This is the brother Yeshaya, part of Men of Valor, South Carolina. And this lesson right here is just a quick, update because as Israelites, we do watch the signs of the times. Okay. And the Lord puts those signs, okay, within the ordinances that He created. Okay, the sun, moon, and the stars. You got your solar eclipses, you got your lunar eclipses, and this one right here, coming March 3rd, okay, which March is, basically around that solstice is the beginning of the spring, okay? Because the first day of spring is not. I mean, the first day of the new year is not in January. You know, the spring starts when life springs forward, when trees start to grow, when the leaves start to regenerate. So, but anyway, and I just see a lot of things with this blood moon, man. March 3rd, of course, but then you got they were calling it a worm moon. All right. And I'm gonna get into that a little later. I just thought this was something interesting, but I'm gonna link it together shortly. This is what to expect during each phase of the blood moon total lunar eclipse on March 3rd. The blood moon phase will be visible across swaths of North America before dawn on March 3rd. On March 3rd, billions of people across the Americas, Asian, and Oceania will witness a blood moon total lunar eclipse as the sun, earth, and moon align, laying bare the orbital mechanics of the solar system in spectacular fashion. The eclipse occurs as Earth passes between the sun and the moon during the full worm moon phase, casting the lunar disk into shadow while also bathing it in red light that has been filtered through our planet's dense atmosphere during totality. And this is what I found interesting about the worm moon. All right. This is the scripture right here. All right. This could be, basically a precursor, all right, to, you know, was is that the word precursor or basically a foreshadowing? That's it, of foreshadowing of Esau's demise. All right, so this is Isaiah 14 and 11. Okay, the KJV. I'm gonna read it in NLT. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vowels. The worm is spread under thee, and worms cover thee. Now, this is basically representative of being in a low estate. Okay, it says, let me see. The NLT, your might and power were buried with you. The sound of your harp in your palace has ceased. Now maggots are your sheet and worms your blanket. So there you go, just representing the downtrodden state that Esau's about to be in when, the Lord takes him out of that power seat. Okay. So yeah. I think that was good. The NLT kind of simplified it. All right. Going back. Um, it says each eclipse occurs at the same universal time for everyone, but the local. All right, this is going into times and stuff. So yeah, that's it. So let's go to Ecclesiasticus chapter 43. The pride of the height and the clear firmament, the beauty of heaven and his glorious shew. The sun, when it appeareth, declareth that his rising, declaring at his rising a marvelous instrument, the work of the Most High. At noon it parcheth the country, and who can abide the burning heat thereof? A man blowing a furnace and works the heat, but the sun burneth the mountains three times more, breathing out fiery vapors and sending forth bright flames. It dimmeth the eyes. Great is the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua that made it, and well, yeah, and his commandment runneth hastily. He made the moon also to serve in her season for a declaration of times and for a sign of the world. From the moon is the sign of feast, a light that decreaseth in her perfection, because the moon basically, waxes and wanes. Okay, so it basically when it wanes to its perfection, going back to the new moon again. All right, so yeah. The month is called after her name, increasing wonderfully in her changing, becoming an instrument of the armies above, shining in the firmament of heaven. So the moon is very important. It's a very integral part in Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, communicating with us. All right, and letting us know because we are the watchmen. Okay, we stand on the watchtower. Okay, and part of that is watching for signs in the heavens. Okay, um, This is Jeremiah 10 and 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. So yeah, they're dismayed, okay, at these signs of heaven because they know that when they go to their, monthly prognosticators and the stargazers, that they don't come back telling them good news all the time, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah is is the power, okay, the only true living power. So his message is going to get to Esau, Edom, and it has, all right, through these, through the demons, through, like I said, they're witches, they're warlocks. Okay, and that's why they're scraping and scrambling now to try to pull something out their ass. This damn N to the W to the O. Trying to pull that shit out their ass and try to hurry up and scramble and make sloppy work to get everybody. You know what I'm saying? See hip, man. All right, it's about to get real bad out here, man. But you got Jake still out here playing around, man. All right. Uh, Genesis 1:14. And the power said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and for years. Okay. And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth. And it was so. And the most high and the powers made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day and the lesser light to rule the night. He also made the stars also. So that point was right there in the 14th verse, signs and seasons and for days. All right. This is the last one. I try to hit every part, Old Testament, New Testament, Apocrypha. You know what I'm saying? Luke 21 and 24. No, 25. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. So, but there you go. All right, this is the NLT. And there will be strange signs in the sun and the moon and the stars. And here on the earth, the nations will be in turmoil, perplexed by the roaring seas and the strange tides. And, it's also not weird, but it's an interesting thing that the moon dictates the tides. It controls the tides of the sea. You know, I find that interesting. Let's see what this word is for perplexity. A state of one is perplexity. Yeah, quandary. Yep. So these people gonna be, they're gonna be fucked up out here, man. They ain't gonna know what the hell to do when shit goes down, man. But we out here telling you, we're out here blowing the trumpet, okay, and y'all don't want to, adhere to the Lord's words until it's too late, man. Okay, till it's too late when you're faced with having to think about eating your children or eating some type of abominable meat just to stay alive or to take that micro C hip. And I mean, it's about to get crazy out here, man. All right. And this is the word distress, a holding together, narrowing, yeah. Straits, distress, anguish. So yeah, nothing good. Nothing good at all. So Lord willing, that was edifying. I want to end it with that. Want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, the elders, the great millstone, and peace, blessings, safety to the Lord's elect. Shalom.